And check this out. We're having our last segment with Nguyen with GD Broberger, and this is going to be a great talk. We've already talked to him about his journey, how he built his business from scratch with his team, how he went through some growth changes, how he's now focused on building the infrastructure and the lessons learned on how to make a solid business. You know, it's like that ship. You want to make sure that the foundation is all done before you try to go out and sail to the world. So I loved what he was saying about that. But right now I want to talk about something that's near and dear to both him and I's heart, which is mentorship, giving back, and stuff of that sort. So you do a lot in the community. I mean, you mentioned with your business that you're on these advisory boards and that, you know, you give back on various philanthropic initiatives, but you also do stuff with MBA students, college entrepreneurs, or students that want to be entrepreneurs if they're not doing it yet, and, you know, organizations like Startup Grind. Like, tell us about this whole, where did this come from? I know we're going to talk about the groups and what they do, but where in your childhood or working in the real world did you realize this is something you need to do? Because I could tell by the way you talk about it, it's like something that it's not like you're just jumped in. It's like something that's a part of you, right?
Yeah, no, thanks. Sure. Well, of course, it's, you know, through my upbringing with my parents. You know, my dad was always about giving back to the community, and he took care of a lot of families when we were growing up, as they were coming to the United States. My dad was always about, you know, supporting and mentoring, you know, other families,
Nice.
kids. So I, of course, you know, that was always something that we took from, at least I did from my parents and my dad. But I just love it. I think it's that's probably what I wasn't able to do when I spent my my many years on Wall Street and,
Yep.
and working in, you know, the other industry that I enjoyed for so many years as well. But same times I felt like I didn't get a chance to do that, and it was always something that was in me. And now that I have an opportunity through the voice and the platform of our business, I can't see any other way that you know, I think the roles and responsibility of a business is, you know, to also obviously you know, give back, and it's not just about, you know, it's not just about making profits, right? I mean, that's of course very important for a business, but I think there's the other parallel part is being out there and sharing the knowledge, and supporting a lot of like-minded individuals, especially these kids right now in this space that want to get out there and be young entrepreneurs. I love pouring myself and my time and energy in teaching.
So I'm going to flip the switch for a sec.
Yeah.
What do you need more mentorship in? I mean, you say you talk to some seasoned food truck owners and other entrepreneurs, and you've had some investors interest in you. Like, what are you looking for that you feel can make you a better business operator?
Sure. That's a great question. Well, for me, I think it's trying to balance everything that's coming at me. You know, right now I'm still working not only on the business but also in the business, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wearing so many hats, which again, I mean, I'm not a control freak, but I like to be in control, right? I don't know if that makes any sense.
That means you're a control freak.
Yeah. But I'm trying to
I'm
peel
just kidding.
away.
Yeah.
But I also love to hire folks that come in, and I want to sort of push off a lot of the roles and responsibilities that I have, and I have that with my business partner as well. So I'd love for somebody to come in and give me, provide that structure for me.
Okay.
Because I'm still trying to find that balance, and it's getting there. And I think it starts with providing a platform, a good space for good staff, good employees that can come in, and if we hire a solid team, I want them to come in and tell me what to do.
Okay.
Right? And I think that's the balance that I'm looking for, so that I'm not having to feel like I have to do everything.
Yeah.
Right? And
No.
that's so important for any business owner or entrepreneur, is to step away and be able to work on your business, not in it all the time.
I love that.
And that's kind of where I'm still at, and we're getting there.
What are some of the groups that you're involved with? This is the time to talk about the college groups, Long Beach.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to, we work with Long Beach State's young entrepreneur. It's called the Innovation Incubator Program. And it really there is a platform to support a lot of young students that are looking to, they have great ideas. There's products that they're coming out with that they think that they could take to market.
Yeah.
But they need structure. They need someone to guide them, and who better than folks like myself and other business owners that can come in and speak with them, and share kind of the war stories that we've gone through, and then help them with their development, right? And that's fun for us. I mean, at least for me, I collaborate with other business owners that, we're down and dirty in the trenches with them. And it's the same thing with my young staff that work at GD. A lot of them are very young, smart kids, but maybe they haven't gone through the traditional route of school, college, and getting their degrees. They're now saying, you know what, I think I can, do something very entrepreneurial, but I think they don't know how. But yet working with us, I always say at GD, we're not about just flipping burgers, right? There's a whole. I look at GD at our store, at our establishment. It's like a classroom. We're also teaching, we're mentoring, we're providing a ground floor for them to learn about life skills, soft skills, and of course the technical skills too. That here's a foundation that you get at GD, and we're hoping they'll stay with us and continue to grow with us. Or if not, then we have other establishments. I'm sitting on a couple of boards of amazing other entrepreneurs who have restaurants, fine dining establishments, hotel management, opportunities for them. So they start with us, and hopefully we can kind of push them out to the next level.
I like it.
Whether they stay with us as we continue to possibly franchise.
So instead of being a job placement agency, you're like a foodie placement agency.
It is. And I think that's why now we've been able to kind of nurture and get a lot of our young staff to stay with us.
Yeah.
And be committed, because they see that it's just not about coming and flipping burgers. It is. There's a lot of core values that we teach, and they're learning a lot of those life skills with us, which I love. And
I love it.
That's the mentoring part, and then a lot of them come from, tough backgrounds, and they need guidance, and if I could be that for them, sometimes even a father figure for some of them. For me, that's rewarding, and that's fulfilling. As I've shared with our community, is that's our role as, I think, every business owner in a community. I think that's something where I feel like you're obligated, if you want to be in business for, the long haul. Right.
Well, you're a great human, man. I love this power you have of giving back. I would say throughout this whole interview, this last part was probably my favorite part.
Yeah.
I love the heart that you give to others. I love the heart that you have to serve within your own business and your customers and your employees. So keep up with good work.
Thank you.
And last question, where can people find you after this interview?
Yeah, we're still in Signal Hill.
Cool.
It's a cross between Long Beach and, with other surrounding cities of like Cerritos and Lakewood's and other nearby neighbors of ours. But Signal Hill, we're what address is 1798 Willow Street. We'll be there, and of course also our food truck is now going to be running throughout the city of LA County, and possibly even Orange County as well.
Okay.
So we're going to start really kind of blowing up more of our food truck. What is that YouTube videos, where we can kind of start talking about where the truck's going to be and what we're going to be up to. So follow us if you want to follow GD Bro Nation. We're at GD Bro Burger. Our hashtag is GD Bro Burgers. So I'd love for you guys to follow us and kind of see what we're up to.
Well, thanks again, man.
Yeah, thank you, Ash. I really appreciate it. Thank